Page 84, Leapfrog. I have no idea why this piece is in this book. In my opinion, I think if I were your teacher, I'd tell, let's skip this for now. This is a very challenging piece, and you'll soon find out why. You think it's just a bunch of quarter notes going crazy, but it's the going crazy part that's the problem. So let's look it over. It's a page long, treble bass clef, 4/4 time signature, and there's quarter notes all over, although you do get a dotted half note at the end. And the hands are playing one hand at a time, but do you see the LH all over the place, and there's occasionally an RH or something? LH stands for left hand. What they want you to do is they want you to play that note in the upper staff with the left hand, just that one note. Well, since you're also playing the notes in the bottom staff with the left hand, that means the left hand's moving around. You almost have to memorize this to get it. Almost, because you have to watch your hands going from down here to up here constantly, because you're going on different notes. So you just pretty much have to memorize it. Now, fortunately, the first line and the third line are very similar. They're not exact, but they are very similar. However, let's talk about it. It's a page long, treble bass clef, 4/4 time signature, and did I say all that? Anyway. So both hands together. The right hand is just kind of here, and you're staying here, fortunately. It's the left hand that goes crazy. So it's just take your time, hesitate if you need to. Here, then play the A here. Second finger's handy. You can use any finger you want, but that's handy. Don't use the thumb. The thumb is a short finger. That's no. And the next measure, it's a D. And they're using 3 here, and that's fine because you're moving around so much. If you want to do that, that's fine. I have a habit of kind of anchoring myself in this position. I'm using these fingers here because this is moving to different notes here. So if I have this in one position, I'm just moving here. To me, it's a little easier. The idea with using third finger is an option. Do you want to use that? That's fine. You can use third finger on all these if you want, but I will probably just put my hand in this position and use these fingers. But you can use third, I don't care. So it's here at the beginning, then here, then here, B. See, they're moving, they're changing. And then here, second line is just, G sharp, and fourth finger, we're staying up here. It's here, that's where we are. And again, I wasn't using the thumb because the thumb is the short finger, so use 4. And we do that some more. Because you're constantly going around. That's why you pretty much need to memorize this piece. Now I went quickly because it shortens the videos. You go slow here. Because when you look down, hopefully you only have to look down for an instant. You're just glancing down to see where you're going. Because you got to read the music until you get it memorized. But go slow as you need to go. And then go through very slowly and get rid of the hesitations. You get into a rhythm of moving this left hand back and forth. Now once the hesitations are gone, I add the staccatos. And I'm flexing at the wrist here on the staccato. And they're short. It helps because now you got a little more time to move because it's a staccato. I'm not holding it down because there you don't have much time, but staccato you got a little more time to move. Helps a little. Now in measure 5, those are slurred, and those are slurred in measure 8, and then back to staccato. Once I have an idea of the articulation, I add the dynamics. It starts out medium soft. That's both hands. Sort of soft. Not soft, sort of soft. Whatever. And then in measure 5 and 6, you're going to go up to sort of loud. Just don't get loud. You're starting measure 5, sort of soft. I wouldn't start changing until measure 6. Moderately loud. Down. See, it's moderately loud, moderately soft. And then we're back to moderately soft. Okay. And then at the end, you go down to soft. Here. So you start the next to the last measure moderately soft. Now softer, softer, softer. Yeah. See, on these crescendos and diminuendos and things, you do most of your changing toward the end of it, not at the beginning. It's not a straight line going whatever. It's a curved, and you do most of the changing at the end. You have to feel it. Then once I have that in, then I'll think about the speed, and that 160 is silly. You have to take it at your speed. Your leapfrog can go nice and slow, but it needs to be accurate. That's my leapfrog for now. Give me a cup of coffee or two or a glass of wine, and that would change. But you don't need to go crazy. I mean, how many leapfrogs are going to go that? Come on. Just one frog jumps and then another, and then they're jumping over each other, leapfrog style. You take your time, okay? Because you're going this. This is the leapfrog. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I don't do dynamics and play with me's. I'll do the staccatos though, and I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Rest, rest.